I recently moved to India, and today, while I was making my favorite cookies, I just asked myself a question. Why not just record it, share it with you all, and maybe you will also love it? So I think this is the start of my journey on YouTube with you all. And I'm very happy to start my cooking channel, share my culture, and share my passion to cooking. So today's cookies, they are called sablé. It's a French word. So here maybe you are guessing from which country I'm coming from. The name sablé is French for sand, which refers to the sandy, crumbly, and melt in your mouth texture of these delicious cookies. The ingredients are also very simple. For this, you will need 2 eggs, 250-gram unsalted butter at room temperature, drops of vanilla syrup, 150 gram icing sugar, 2 grams baking powder with pinch of salt, 50 grams of cornstarch, and 500 grams of maida. In a large mixing bowl, beat the unsalted butter and icing sugar until light and fluffy. Usually takes about 3 to 4 minutes with an electric mixer on medium speed. Now add the eggs to the butter and sugar mixture, one at a time, mixing well after each addition. And this is the result which you really need to get. A very light and fluffy mixture. It is perfect. Now we will add some drops of vanilla syrup with the cornstarch, and we will mix them gently using spatula. You can use a spoon also. Now we will add a pinch of salt with baking powder, and we will keep mixing them very gently. Once all are mixed, we will add the maida gradually. Don't overmix them and mix them by hand until just combined. Avoid overmixing them to prevent toughness in the cookies. And this is the secret of a very good sablé. Once the flour is fully incorporated, gather the dough into a ball, flatten it slightly into a disc, wrap it in a plastic wrap, and let it chill in the fridge for 30 minutes to firm up. Now let's prepare for the shaping. Gather your cookie cutter, dough roller, and baking sheets. All of them you can find easily in any grocery store or order them on Amazon. Now our dough is chilled. Let's place it in between of the baking sheets, and we will flatten it using the dough roller. In the beginning, you will find it a little bit hard, but this is very normal because the butter is chilled. But once it receives some heat, you will be able to flatten it very easily. The baking sheets here, they will help us to prevent any cracks on the top of the dough. Now use your cookie cutter to cut out shapes from the dough. The flower shape is my favorite. It's very cute. Look at it. And make sure that they are not very thick and they are not very thin. The perfect thickness here is between 2 to 3 centimeters. Same process I have followed for the other shapes. Now, once all of them are ready, let's place them in a mold with a baking sheet and use a nozzle to make small circles in the middle of our cookies. So the number of the cookies with the circles, it has to be same as the number of the cookies without the circles, because later we will combine them and we will have one cookie. And using a knife here, we will remove these small circles we have done. And look at this beautiful look. Very nice and very cute. Same thing I have done for the other shape, the heart shape. Same thing for the star shape. Now, let's put them in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. And make sure to avoid overcooking to maintain their white color. As you can see here, our cookies are very good. They smell amazing and they are very well shaped without any cracks. And when you combine both the cookies, they have the perfect shape together. This is the result which we are looking for. For the decoration here, we will need orange jam and strawberry jam, maple syrup, and some dry fruits. Don't forget to roast them before grind them. I have used here almond and pistachio. Now let's decorate our cookies. The first step here is to put the maple syrup or any other type of syrup that you can use on top of the cookies. So we will take the upper side of the cookie and we will put the maple syrup on top of it. The maple syrup here will help the dry fruit to adhere with the cookie. Same thing we will do to all of them. Once all of them are done, we will take the cookie and we will place it on top of the dry fruit. You have to press here a little bit so the dry fruit will stick to our cookie, and this is the result that we are looking for. We will do the same thing for all our cookies here. It's very simple and it's very enjoyable. I really love doing these cookies. Same thing for the other shape, the flower shape. We have put the maple syrup. After that, we will add the dry fruits on top, and look at these cookies. Now, the second step here is to take the second part of the cookie. We will place jam, and then we will combine both the parts. And ta-da! Very cute. Same for the other cookie. I have used orange jam with almond and pistachio with strawberry. Perfect combination for both of them. For the heart shape, I have put the maple syrup and then I have decorated it with icing sugar. Here you can play around. You can put either chocolate, you can keep it simple, like I have done here for the circle shape. So the result is amazing. You have to really try it. We have one simple with orange jam, one with pistachio and strawberry jam, the other one is with orange jam and almond, and the final heart shape with icing sugar and strawberry jam. Your Sablé cookies are now ready to be enjoyed. With 4 varieties to choose from, they are sure to please everyone's taste buds. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe. Stay tuned for more delicious recipes in future videos.